I'm back. I wanted to post a cover of a song that I really like, and I've come to realize that this song explains very well the feelings that I've had near the end of 2020 and at the beginning of 2021. I experienced very severe anxiety and depression within that span of time. And I was, having panic attacks 3 to 4 times a week that were very debilitating. Kelsey and I stayed with my parents for a couple weeks because we didn't know what to do, and we were kind of freaking out about it. And my parents, helped. The four of us kind of were trying to figure out what was going on, and we came to a point where my mom was like, "You gotta see a therapist. It's time to see a therapist." And so I went to go see a therapist, and my therapist and I worked through a lot of different tools to help me during my panic attacks, to know what to do, to help me with my hopeless thoughts, and to really help me get out of this thing that I had never experienced before and that I was just so lost in. She really helped me see that I could get out of those panic attacks using certain tools. Exercise, being with friends and family, and being mindful, praying, spending some rest with God, and all of those things were really great, but they weren't stopping the panic attacks. They seemed to be a very big part of the solution, but they weren't doing what I really needed, which was the panic attack stopping, so that my depression would get less and less, and so that I could come back to feeling like who I was again. So then my therapist, she said something that scared the hell out of me, and she said, "I think you need to see a psychiatrist." I think in my family, and Kelsey's family, and a lot of my friends, I've heard 1 out of 10 of those people actually getting help from a psychiatrist. I just heard a bunch of stories of medication that didn't work, and medication that actually resulted in even worse symptoms. And so I was like, well, here we go. This is gonna suck a lot. And I denied my therapist several times. I said, nope, that's not me. I can't do that. I'm not that person. Well, the panic attacks didn't stop. And my therapist didn't stop either, pushing me to seek medical and medication for what I was going through. And so then I just was like, you know what, whatever. I'm just gonna set the appointment because it's gonna be 2 months from now anyways, so maybe I'll be better by then and I could just get rid of it. So things were kind of getting better, not really, but kind of. And then 2 days before my scheduled appointment, I had 2 very big panic attacks that were very scary. And I prayed and I said, God, I don't want to go to this appointment. I'm scared, but I don't know what else to do. And I felt like he told me to trust him. So then I went to the psychiatrist appointment and I told her everything that's been happening. And she said, you need to, this is pretty easy. You just need to go on antidepressants, which work as anti-anxiety medication. As soon as I heard that, I started bawling. I just broke down. I thought God said, trust me, you're not going to have to go on medication. But hearing that, I was like, no, it's happening. This is really happening. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck for me, and this is gonna suck for Kelsey, and who knows what I'm gonna turn into. I mean, you could see the stigma that's just kind of burned into my brain by the experiences that I've had and that others in my life have had. But I felt like I was also sobbing, realizing that she was right. Realizing, like, after telling her everything that's happened, like, I really did need medication. And she said, we're gonna start slow. She explained very simply, whatever you went through, whatever you're going through, has lowered your serotonin levels to a very dangerous level, and this medication is going to help bring them back up to a functioning level, and then we're going to be able to take you off in some time, hopefully. And so I was like, I guess we'll try this. Came home to Kelsey crying, like I was confessing something to her, but it was really just I was scared to take this medication. Well, a couple weeks into taking the medication, I was able to stop a panic attack, which I hadn't been able to do before. Some of the things that my sister said, that my parents said, really actually started kicking in, and I believed them, instead of just being like, no, you don't understand what I'm going through. And then 6 weeks in, I felt free from the panic attacks. They had stopped completely. And ever since then, I've had such a more helpful outlook on my situation, and I have felt like myself again. I felt like I had lost my life for a little bit, and now I feel like I have it back. So, all great news. I wanted to share this story because I never heard anybody share something like that before. So maybe somebody will hear this and be like, that's cool. That's a cool story. And hopefully that helps people trust the process of therapy and psychiatry. Because I believe that God has given us those wonderful people and has blessed them with awesome abilities and really cool medication. Okay, so this song is bleak feeling, but to me it is a very hopeful song because of my story. And so, yeah, I hope that you like my cover of Chemical by The Devil Wears Prada. Enjoy. Up to no meaning, stare at the ceiling, count the imperfections I surround my being, can tell how I'm feeling, and it hurts more when you ask. There's a hole in my head and heart, but I'm a long way from the start. There's a hole in my head and heart, but I'm a long way from back when I couldn't move, was frozen, could tell myself it's all good, it's only chemical. It's only chemical. It's only chemical. It's only chemical. Oh, whoa. It's only chemical. I'm too shy to speak up, 'cause I have my reasons for telling little lies about those around me and what I could be. It's eating me alive. There's a hole in my head and heart, but I'm a long way from the start. There's a hole in my head and heart, but I'm a long way from back when I couldn't move, was frozen. Could tell myself it's all good, it's only chemical. I want to scream, but it won't help. I've created my own hell, and it's only chemical. Oh, whoa, it's only chemical. Oh, whoa, it's only chemical. Oh, whoa, it's only chemical. Whoa, it's only chemical. I find comfort when they say you can't sit and count the days until it ends. There's still times I wanna break everything I've ever made, but I've come a long way from back when I couldn't move, was frozen. Could tell myself it's all good, it's only chemical. I want to scream, but it won't help. I've created my own hell, and it's only chemical. Oh, whoa, 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 it's only chemical.